we came here to town, Levining, to the grassy park, and it's kind of a cool park. There's a playground and a lot of green space, tennis courts, baseball diamond, you know, kind of the standard stuff. But then also you get a beautiful view of Mono Lake in the distance. And yesterday we came and we played in the baseball diamond area because it's mostly fenced off. You know, I do trust Olive for the most part. She's fairly well trained now to come when I call her, but it makes me feel a little more comfortable if there's, you know, it's mostly fenced in. But right now they are mowing that area, so yeah, we're gonna give it a little bit. It kind of looked like there was some kind of little museum area, like some old buildings and old machinery. So let's go take a look at that. Oh, check out this thing. It's a stamp mill. So this is the Upside Down House. It was built as a kind of a tourist attraction back in the 1950s. Used to sit up in the hills somewhere. The lady who built this, her name was Nellie Bly O'Brien. And after she died, it fell into disrepair. And they eventually moved it down here to this park. So before this was built, Nellie lived in Hollywood, and she was the first female projectionist and even appeared in several silent movies with Charlie Chaplin. So some of these old pieces of machinery, in particular this dump wagon, they were used to create the Tioga Road Pass, which is the road that goes up into Yosemite, and is also the road that we are currently camping off of. This is a 1935 Chevrolet dump truck. A little rusty. Detroit, Michigan. So here's the Mono Lake Schoolhouse Museum, which is closed right now. And this is the Pioneer Solar Pavilion. The whole roof is our solar panels. Pretty cool. Well, they're still mowing the area over there, and now there are kids from the school running, so I don't think we'll be playing there, at least not for a while. Hey, so we left our lovely little campsite the one off of Tioga Pass, and we are leaving the area. So it's been real overcast, it's really chilly, and a lot of wind, and I'm just still not really getting internet. So I just decided to press on. We're gonna head up to Bridgeport and check out the BLM land that's near the hot spring. Last time I just sort of looked at it from the road in, and there were people set up like shanty towns. And when I see that, I'm very hesitant to stay there. So I'm gonna look again and maybe stay there. Hopefully there's some internet there. I need internet. I've been trying to upload an maybe 11 minutes or so, maybe 12. It's been uploading for almost 24 hours. That tells you how much internet we have here, at least for AT&T. I think this is Verizon country. Once you get up past Bishop or so. So, but it's beautiful. I'm glad to be here, and maybe we can get in a hot spring. Even if it's a little chilly and windy, if you're in a hot spring, it's all the better. This is a viewpoint that I stopped last year. It's just so beautiful. So these are the Sierra Mountains here, and that is the Great Basin and Mono Lake. Ooh, it's chilly though. At least the sun's starting to come out. Everybody. So last night we stayed on BLM land that's right next to the Travertine Hot Springs, which are right over here. Travertine Hot Springs are really neat. There's a video I already made of them, and if I can figure out how to put the link here, I'll do that. And so we just stayed here for one night. It was nice to have reception again. It's been a long time since I've had any reception, but I just found out from Ross that he's actually ahead of us now. I thought maybe he was still, a couple hours behind, and now he's a couple hours ahead. Maybe not quite that far, but so we're going to go catch up with him. He's in Nevada, actually. Look at these mountains. I'm gonna miss these views. We're getting close to the end of the Sierras, but then it's beautiful too, when you get up to Tahoe and stuff. So, but I really enjoyed our time in the Eastern Sierras, and yeah, I'll be back. So the hot springs here are very hot. At least the one closest to where you'll park your vehicle is very hot. Although you can control it slightly, it's still on the hot side, which I like. That's how I like my hot spring. And you get really beautiful views of the Sierras, and so it's a nice one. As long as you don't mind a bit of a rough ride in, it's highly recommended.